YouTube and Twitch. Lytbringr here. Are you talking to somebody?
Hello.
Oh, yeah. We are playing
No.
with the wife. We are playing Anthem. And before anything else, to those who are like, oh, the game's got bugs and the story's bad and all that jazz, not seen it yet. As to the bug issue thing, every game's got bugs, but at least BioWare knows about them, tells us they're listening, and actually does things about it, like, the next day. Like, we've already had 2 patches that fixed pretty much every issue I had with the game weeks ago.
Yep.
Destiny took
Pretty nice.
months to fix anything. So, yeah. Like, for anybody complaining about those little issues, I'm just happy the guys who made the game are actually, you know, caring about their game. Like, Bungie has
Yes.
had 6 years, and they just now seem like they care. After, you know, 90% of their player base freaking abandoned them because their game was garbage for the longest time. I feel like Anthem is in a pretty decent place right now, and it's only going to get better with feedback, and that makes me happy. So, there's that little caveat. I'm loving the gameplay. Okay, where was I going? I was going to the bar! Okay, I had to remember.
Alright, let me know when you are done.
Okay. Also, to those of you that are diehard stream fans, and this is starting like 15, 20 minutes late, I apologize. Because we were having so much fun playing this game that I was not looking at a clock, and so we're late. So, yeah. Hi. Hi, Max.
Look who's back. How's the frontier treating you, freelancer?
Keeps me on my toes. Tell me something. How hard is it to get Fortuo brew out here?
That's the wrong question. What you want to ask is, what's it cost and when would it get here? You know how far it is to Fortuo?
Off the top of my head, no.
Damn far. By stride it takes 2 months to make the trip. Longer if there's trouble. And there's always trouble.
Okay, so what would it cost?
You want to do some business? Alright then. I need to send a couple of messages off the record. Your cipher helps me out. I get your brew.
Yeah, I feel like Max is cool. She's one of my favorite people.
I don't think Faye will mind, especially since it's for Yara.
The trick is not to buy from Fortuo. Just find someone who already imported it. Chasing down collectors and private reserves is like herding rabbits. But I'll get it.
How's the bar treating you?
Still around and kicking, so can't be that bad. Keep your head out there, freelancer.
Yay. But nope, I am happy. So many people in this bar now to talk
This
to.
is a good game.
This is what happens when you
I've
don't
been
talk to
enjoying
people in
this.
the bar for a couple of minutes and completely forget the bar exists. I still have one question in this game though. A couple of people have mentioned swords. Like that one freelancer we saved was like, oh, I was out of bullets. I was about to draw my sword. I'm like, do we get swords? Like, I want a sword. I'd be down for having a sword. I mean, it kind of makes no sense in a game with all these guns and stuff, but I have seen other games make it work.
Are you, Sev?
In the flesh.
It's called a
You must be the
lightsaber.
freelancer
It's
Tattenhire.
sci-fi.
I'm waiting for a beam
It can
saber.
happen.
You actually look
Beam saber.
capable.
One of us has to. That's
Are you
harsh.
expecting otherwise?
No? Well, sort of. I'm used to getting scraps, not resources.
I thought Corvus would have plenty to go around.
Oh, they do. But I'm in the proverbial doghouse. Long story short, I pissed off the wrong people and ended up in this shithole.
Sorry.
At first glance, Fort Tarsus may not seem like much, but
It's a shithole. The bar doesn't even have a name.
I used to, but
I know the story. All the stories. Let's just talk about the job. Corvus has received reports of Scars ambushing supply caravans.
pretty standard.
Except they were using some new acidic weapon. Extremely potent, not the usual Scar fare.
Scars are scavengers. They must have gotten the acid from somewhere.
Great minds. I had a scout follow a trail of the gunk to a possible source. Your cipher has the coordinates.
Nice work, Sev.
What kind of intelligence agent would I be if I didn't give you a little intel? Let me know when you're on your way.
I was gonna say, can I still talk to Seth? No. Okay. But there was a person over here. See, and that's why it's... The little mini-map is really unreliable in helping you find people to talk to. Like, I'll have a little speech bubble pop up about somebody, but once I'm like 20 feet away, it goes away again.
You again. What?
Ah, still crabby, I see.
I'll stop being crabby when I feel like it. So, what is it this time?
I have something that I think will cheer you up. Do you know Maura?
The mousy kid who hangs around the marketplace?
The grain supply problem hit her, too. But she's got an idea to get more. A new system that
New system. Scam.
allows for sustainable indoor farming.
Scam.
Will you let me finish?
Why? I know how this ends. The system requires capital to properly develop, right? And you're about to ask me to put it up. Grow the grain right here, inside the fort's walls? Sustainably? If it sounds too good to be true, probably is.
Give her a chance. No one else will. The only way we survive this world is by supporting each other.
Damn. I've expected a spotlight to come on. Did you rehearse that?
Funny.
Oh, you're right. I've been so wrapped up
Did
in
she
my
just
own troubles, I've forgotten
trap,
to
or
make
did she
time.
glitch through the
Tell you
floor?
what. I'll go talk to Maura, okay?
She did that for me too.
See
I
what
know
I
what
can
you're
do.
talking about.
Okay. Like,
Appreciate
it's almost like she took a step towards me and then sank a foot down. I'm like, girl, are you
Yeah.
okay? Like, I feel like during that cutscene, I should, like, reach out an arm and, like, grab her arm real quick before she falls in my face or something. That poor baby. And no offense to Skillup, but, like, he really hated the characters in this. And I haven't really found any of these characters I don't like.
I'm not sure why.
Except Neeson.
I
Neeson I don't like,
Well,
but it's because he
Neeson-
was written to be a slime ball. Like,
oh,
he's
yeah,
the
too
guy
slimy.
in every action movie that you can tell is just slimy. He's gotta try and watch out for number one. Think Benny in the Mummy movie.
I was.
He's
Oh
Benny.
my god, I was thinking of him too.
I've got all the horses, but you're on the wrong side of the river. Crap! And then he looks around and he's like, frick, man! And it's okay, because I got camels anyway, bruh. Alright. Prospero is really cool. I like his story about why he sells thunder. I'm like, it's a good tagline and there's a story behind it. Yeah, I would totally support that business.
Oh yeah.
So far, she and I both started with storms. We have currently unlocked storms
like-
and rangers.
Are
Yeah.
you and Jack in some sort of who can be the bigger hero contest?
But I like the reasoning behind
That's the
why,
third
like,
Sentinel patrol he's rescued from
you
the
ought to
stars
look
this week.
good for the enemy or whatever. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Well, and they tell... Wait, did he not tell you the story about the Ash Titan?
I think he did. I
Okay.
don't remember it.
Like, the Titan
I just remember that's.
made a sound
Okay.
that really sounded like thunder. And, like, the second they saw him, it took him all of, like, 10 seconds to just turn tail and run. So he's like, I want freelancers to be like that. Like, the second
Yeah.
you see a freelancer coming wearing what I'm selling, I want it to be that reaction, like, oh
Yeah.
crap, it's a javelin, run. I'm
But
like,
it's cool because
I
it's
like it.
psychological too. It's not just to look pretty, but it is legit to make your enemy go, "Oh, I don't want to mess with that."
and it does something no other game I feel has effectively done. It gives an in-game reason for why there's an in-game store. He sells you clothing
Yep.
pieces and armor because he wants you to look good and strike fear into the hearts of the city's enemies. No other game does that. Like,
Nope.
Eververse tried weekly in Destiny. Warframe doesn't really need a reason. Like, they flat out tell the players, hey, this is how we make a living. Like, if you don't buy our
Yep.
stuff, we're not making a good enough game that you want to support. Like,
Yep.
I get that. But, like, in a $60 game, you have to give me a reason in-game to just have this random shop here. And Prospero gives it to me via a story, via
snap.
lore. Oh, yeah, I'm ready to go, by the way.
I had to quit out, right?
Yes, you did. I'm slow. Do you want to invite
am
me, or
too.
should I invite you? I mean, you've been running the show this whole time, so I'm happy with you.
Go ahead and invite me this time.
I want you to run the show. I pretty much just said, hey, you should run the show.
I'm feeling kind of lazy right now. You can take up the slack.
More like
no,
you.
it's okay. Oh, okay. Never mind.
No, it's too late.
Boop.
You're too slow.
It's too late. I booped the button.
You're like, hey, push button. I'm like, fine, I push button. And then you're like, no, don't push button. Oh, he pushed button.
And we're doing the contract? Okay.
Which contract? Yeah, probably Harrow's. Just that's the last one I grabbed, so it's the one on my thing. But I just realized since I'm streaming, I don't want to spoil any of the story stuff. I don't think we're too far in the story, honestly, because we've been taking our sweet time and doing every other... Okay, why is it still not showing? Okay, there you are. It wasn't showing you a second ago, so it wasn't giving me the same
Okay.
menu.
I was confused because I keep having to accept it. I'm like,
No, that's my
why am
fault. I
accepting
keep
it like
coming back
12
in
times.
because...
Oh, okay. No, it's fine.
Okay, let
Oh my
me
God.
check.
Just,
Yeah, I gotta pick my mission real fast.
okay, that's fine.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, do we want to do Bryn's thing or Yarrow's thing? Because I'm gonna try not to do the
Either
story
or,
while we're
because we'll
streaming.
do, yeah, we can do either or.
I really like doing Yarrow's stuff. Because
Yes.
just the way he talks, there's an urgency in it. Like, anytime he gives me a mission, like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
people need our help. Let's go fix that. And you're like, okay. Like when he was talking about the... Okay, there we go. I pushed launch and nothing happened. I'm like, oh, let me push the button again.
It usually takes like 5 seconds for it to go.
Yeah. But no, we are both currently maining Storms. We both have Rangers in reserve. For me, Colossus and Interceptor just aren't that interesting, and pretty much all of my friends that aren't Av were planning on doing Colossus and Interceptors, so that actually works out perfectly for me. Ranger is a great secondary. He's a little tankier than my Storm, but not clunky feeling like the Colossus was for me in the beta. We have played with a couple of Colossi. Like, when we fought that Titan the second time, we had a pair of Colossi, and they, I don't think, ever went down. No, one of them went down once. But the fact that they can res people with their shields up has made them way better at being able to support their team. Yay! Speaking of a Colossus, 2 of them!
There's one.
Yay.
Oh, snap.
Yara, I'm outside the walls.
Nerd, and you're all the
We
way
will
up.
bounce.
We've got a missing freelancer.
Hello.
Got it. On my way.
How do you wave?
Right on the D-pad. Hello.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, dude, my cape is flapping in the wind!
Last message.
That hasn't happened in a while, I'm
Freelancer
sorry.
was sent around here.
I've never paid
Find out
attention to
what
it.
happened.
But no, like, this game had the day 1 patch that everybody knows about already. And
Yeah.
then they had another
Searches the link.
something this morning, which I'm assuming is only good things. So,
Yes.
I'm happy. I do hope that
these
the pre-order gun that we bought, which looks really good, I mean, you're looking at right now, I really hope that we're able to get upgraded higher level versions of it, and we might be able to.
Oh my gosh.
Like, maybe that's how it works. Like, you get the level 18 version
knows?
because you pre-ordered, but there's also a... Like, the actual Masterwork game is in the loot pool when you do Masterworks. Oh, man. I'm out of juice.
Ow. Holy moly.
Everybody gets his... Oh, jeez. Mine.
Everybody
Where's the
gets
mine, dude?
everything.
You. But no, like... I know Skill Up was like, the guns feel kinda... like they don't lack the satisfying sound or punch. And I'm like, okay, I kinda understand that. But that's an easy thing to fix, I feel like. Like, of all the problems a game can have, like, when your abilities are your #1 damage thing. Oh, that's not our Colossus. I'm slow.
There's something behind me, isn't there? Oh, yep, there was. And now he's dead.
But no, the Masterwork weapon that you get for pre-ordering with the Legion of Dawn edition was this one. And it's the single-shot scout rifle that I really liked in the beta. So I was really happy when I finally was able to use that.
Boom.
That seems done. Not so bad.
I don't even know what levels we are.
Was contracted to
Like, I always forget.
Sentinels. I'll find a job that lets you finish this contract. Reports of a Sentinel patrol running into problems. Check it out. On my way.
I do have one worry going into the long term of this game's longevity.
What?
Not like the actual game's survival, but like my storm. Storms seem to be the meta right now. And I feel like there's a simple reason for that. In a game about using your abilities and specials and stuff, they have, I think, some of the quicker cooldowns.
Let's give them a hand getting free from the webs.
Yes.
But also, in a game about being able to fly like Iron Man, they can actually stay in the air for a very long time and no other class can even come close.
Keep going.
Like, the Ranger stays in the air for what, like, all of 3 to 5 seconds, honestly speaking. So, I'm
More or
worried
less, yeah.
they're gonna nerf that to make Storms a less meta-y option. But at the same time, they die really fast. Like, we knew what we were doing really well at the game, and we went on hard and just got destroyed. Because
Yep.
we had, at the time, we were level 2, we had no...
All Sentinels are accounted for.
We didn't have any of the, the components, so we didn't have any buffs to our health or armor. Everybody gets frozen. There we go. Or dead. Dead works too. But no, I love my scout rifle, so having a high level one helps me get kills with it, which unlocks blueprints for higher level versions of the weapons that you get lots of kills with. Because I think for the first one, the first level, you've got to get 50 kills with insert weapon here. So this counts as scout rifle, and I like the scout rifle, so yay, loot. Good job. Oh, I didn't know we were still killing scorpions. Man, I am not paying attention.
Yeah. Oh no, you're fine. I mean, we've got it handled.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are not, like, top tier enemies.
They're chumps compared to
Freaking
the other
titans
things
that
we
are like
faced.
invulnerable 90% of the time and can make just explosions happen around them. Like, oh,
It's a little disconcerting when some of these eggs don't explode. They just kind of pop out of
I shoot 'em.
existence with no animation.
you just flowed right in
like,
front
I
of
know
me
that's
and
a
I thought
glitch.
you were like an enemy for a whole hot second.
Dun dun dun. I could be.
I don't feel like that fight would be very fair. Because I've got a lot more practice fighting the Dominion storms than you do. So I feel like I would have...
Dominion storms.
Yeah,
Dominions have storms.
Yeah. The
Holy
storm
cow.
was a javelin design that the Dominion came up with. We
Oh, dang.
captured some and like reverse engineered how they worked so we could make the storm. Theirs are called
That's cool.
something different.
I've got another
Like-
contract. Might be connected. Some sentinels got nabbed by outlaws. We better get over it.
Yay, more outlaws.
Understood. I'm on.
Good. I'm tired of fighting Scar. Like there's a challenge. There's a weekly challenge for killing like 500 of every type of enemy faction. We've killed like no outlaws because we haven't done anything with outlaws. It's all Scar. Like I've killed probably 1,000 Scar, but almost no Dominion and no anything else. It is really useful though. Like this game is really fun. It doesn't make you feel like... It feels like the world has story happening, but because of who you are and what your job is, you're not really like knee-deep in the story. People aren't coming up to you and saying, "You're the only one that can do this. Help us." I mean, eventually I feel
Yeah.
like that eventually will happen in every game. But it's not like Destiny where you're told, "Oh yeah, there's like a couple hundred Guardians floating around, but you're the only one that apparently gets anything done." Whoops.
Not good.
Wait,
Find the
are we going
sentinels first, then deal with
up?
the camp
Okay, yeah, we're going up. I was about to dive into the water. I'm like, wait. Hi, random outlaw. Goodbye, random outlaw. Death. Okay, who's shooting at me? Ready for the mill.
Now we focus on ending this camp. Let's hit some key spots. That's
Oh.
one.
I do not want to be overheating at this point. I would be very upset. Ooh, stockpiles. Oh, duh. I thought we were still saving people. I need to pay more attention to the actual game.
Good. Nearly there.
That worked a lot faster.
Ooh, hi. Fly away.
Oh, nice. More bad guys coming in from the
Yeah.
north. So, where is this
Okay.
stockpile I'm supposed to be destroying? There it is. I'm gonna switch to my Havoc, because I really like this gun. It does, like, not as much damage as I'd like from an LMG, but this one does feel kind of satisfying.
Cowards, man.
It's not Thunderlord from Destiny.
Warriors out now.
Why is he all glowy? No, no. That thing you're doing with the living. Oh, see? He flies.
That's bull crap.
Wow, I'm having so much trouble like knocking his shield. I forgot their shields are weak to melees, because
Finish the
yeah.
rest of them. Got it.
Oh jeez. Everything explodes. Wow, there's a lot of loot just floating around here. I am liking this. We need to attack more of these places often. Like when we do free play, be like, oh look, it's a base of enemies. Screw them.
This dude just got run over. That was kind of funny. He got run over by the big Colossus
Oh
thing.
yeah, the Colossi are... Like, when they're in their element, they're freaking fun to watch. Just mow people down. Like, I'm really
was fun.
hoping Joker is able to play sometime tomorrow. Because I'm totally down
Yeah.
for playing with Jarrell, Joker, and Murphy if they get on. Be like, oh, I see you're all still level 2s and 3s. Yes, let's go murder some people. It will be delicious. But no, I'm super happy. But see, it saves your victories and then shows you the end credit screen. I feel like those two Colossi probably just destroyed us in XP. Not that I fully have the handle on the XP system. They didn't beat me by as much as I thought they would. I mean, they still beat me by a crap ton, but... Hey, you're all the way up, leveled up to 19. Good on you, guy. And their armors look really good. Like, I really like You're All the Way Up's armor. Like, that red and silver. I wonder if red and silver would look
It
good
is pretty.
instead of my, like, red and black. No. I think it's because he's so bulky that the silver works. I think on our tiny people... Like, your silver and blue works. But I don't think that color
I like
scheme
the
would
silver
work
blue.
with my silver and red. Ooh, sweet! I got another component slot. Yes! Everybody got soldier, which means, I guess, that we... You suck at getting medals. Oh my goodness. No, I didn't melee anybody like I should have this time. Okay, I've already got Arc Burst. Oh, sweet! A new Devastator. Elemental Empowerment, good. I need an upgrade of that. A level 16 Scout. I already have my Legendary. But now, I'm really hoping the Legion of Dawn weapon is an actual exotic you can unlock. A higher level of that. Ammo compartment? Nah. I'm gonna get rid of that because it's one of the first blues I can actually get rid of. And that guy I don't need. Sweet! And Forge. Yay! And that didn't take very long. And we're having fun. A lot of the missions are kind of like that. They're either that, like short, sweet, hey, while you guys are already out there, I just got a report some guys could use some backup. You mind lending them a hand? And you're like, I got you, bruh. Since I'm here. Support seal. Oh. Why did it tell me I got something? Oh, did I unlock a blueprint? Okay. But no, to unlock better versions of the, abilities. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go from my level 13 Havoc to a level 16 Devastator. Because the Devastator is a nice piece of devastation. Yeah, see what I did there? Yeah. You guys know you love me. I didn't really get anything else I need. Oh, but I can put in that new component. Woot. Alrighty, first. I don't think we do blast damage. I mean, my sniper will do blast damage, but I'm not going to put on an attunement just for my sniper to be just that little bit better. Elemental damage boost, kill. Alright, so let's go in the empty slot. Let's see. Is unique, you already have one of these equipped. Oh, that's why I did that earlier. Okay, so do I want... Okay, so with both of these combined, I think this means they're both only going up by 30%, but they're both going up. And his recharge rates are like a few seconds, so I's happy. Which means I can get rid of this one if it'll let me, or not. Okay. Supplies, drop more. Yeah, and I'll get another at 18 and 23. Sweetness. Component slots, I feel like, are the single most important thing in this game. And I cannot pick up better lightning strikes to save my freaking life. It's driving me nuts. Like, I still have a level 11 because I can't pick up any. But I really don't want to have to make another one. How much is this going to cost me to make? Yeah, I can make another one. And then I get to go talk to people.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
Ooh. Yeah, it is a 16. Alright, I will shut up then. No, I can mute you and still talk
You're
to the
fine.
chat. Hello,
Yes.
non-existent people. Av can't hear us right now, so I could totally talk bad things about the wife. I won't, though, because I love my wife, and she is a nice lady. That, and she may or may not be listening to this on her laptop as we speak, just to screw with me. Because she is diabolical that way. For those of you who aren't married and don't have significant others, females can be diabolical geniuses. Quote me on that because it's totally true. I mean, guys have to work at it. I mean, have you ever seen a villain in a movie that's a female? They usually are like, haha, yeah, I'm just naturally good at it. But guys, like, they have to overtly be.
Do I smell Manticar?
I'm sure you do. You should try it sometime.
Regretfully, I have. I've been looking for you, freelancer.
Why does it feel like you want something?
Because I do.
Do you ever get tired of being a spy?
Sometimes, but what's truly tiring is being called a spy.
So if you're not a spy, then what are you?
I'm an intelligence agent. Now that I've answered your question, I've got one for you. Tell me what happened in the Heart of Rage.
Dang. That's a harsh question.
Anything specific?
You went in with some of the finest Bastion freelancers. Why didn't they make it back?
It was chaos. Your guess is as good as mine.
Every other survivor was physically injured or psychologically scarred.
I was lucky.
Then you barely caught your breath before you started picking up contracts again.
Yeah, so...
So why weren't you damaged?
I don't like either of those answers.
Maybe I was.
Why do you say that?
I lost friends in that storm. And when I got out, know what I felt? Happy. That screwed me up for a while.
That's a normal feeling to experience.
Really? Felt pretty glitched up to me. Anyway, how would you know?
I may not fly a javelin, but I have seen combat. I've lost friends too.
So are you damaged?
Probably.
And you hide it well.
I work for Corvus. It's part of the job.
In my job, it helps to keep busy. The more I do, the less time I have to think.
Feeling relief for being alive doesn't make you a bad person. Trust me.
Sure. Trust you.
I know this wasn't easy. Next time we'll talk about something else.
Sure. We'll sit down and have a nice chat.
I'll be in touch.
I'm sure you will.
Ooh. I think she touched a nerve. If it was me, I wouldn't have probably handled it that poorly. But I've still been like, why would you possibly want to ask me about the Heart of Rage? I'm not going to spoil anything for it. It is pretty well explained in the beginning of the game. that's kind of a key point for your character's motivation for what feels like the whole game. I don't know, because we haven't done the whole game yet. Lucky Jack, let me talk to you. I want to be your friend. Daily Trials. No, that's World Events. Yeah, that was weird. This one. Yeah. Scars? Billions have died by my hand. But like Dominion and Outlaws? Nope. That, and I don't think if like I'm not the one killing the guy, I don't think it counts. Alright, did a contract for Yarrow, who writes on this wall, and each of these are technically epitaphs of and stories of what past freelancers did before they finally went on a job and did not make it back. So I really love that the makers of the game put this touch in. Like, BioWare did it. Like, when you first walk in here, what you see on the left side is about all the things on the wall you see. But a couple missions ago, it started growing. Like, these couple, I don't know if they were here last time I spoke to him. And then there's those on the back. Like, this guy chronicles all of it.
Could be very bad.
Let's hear it.
You remember Freelancer Diggs? That strider full of Arcanists?
Damaged cargo bay door, right?
That's the one. They never arrived in Fort Tarsis.
What do you mean?
I'm telling you, I don't know. We need to find out what happened to them. I'll keep trying to reach Freelancer Diggs.
Got it.
Those people, they're counting on us. You hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah, I really feel like that guy was shady. Like, that's not even a spoiler. Like, the second you talk to the guy in the mission, you're like, wait. Not Yarrow. Not this bald dude. He's cool. He is a retired freelancer veteran who worries about, like, the freelancer lifestyle as a whole. So, he's like Grandpa Lancer. Yeah, he's Grandpa Freelancer. And he Am's friend. We got Faye, we got Halleck, we got Owen. Okay. But no, just I am really loving this game. If you do not like stories, the game's gonna feel very fast to you, because it's just go talk to a couple of guys, get a story, run away. But like, most of these characters will not just like walk up to me and say, "Freelancer, I need your help." No. I have to find them, either where they work or in the place that they do the do, and you're like, that's okay with me. Random civilians every now and then will talk to me. Like, who is this chick? Have you talked to the lady outside the bar? Like, up the stairs? Ooh, Cortex.
I don't think I have.
Like, she's never been there before, and here I am telling the chat about, like, some random people that'll just talk to you every now and then. And I walk by this little old lady with a cane. I'm like, wait a sec. I don't know you. Hi.
Good. Come to pay your respects at last?
I guess I have.
My name is Zara Toll, but you may call me Madam Chronicler. Everyone does.
Okay, Madam Chronicler.
You do know that I'm your cipher's point of reference, that I provide information via amplifier for your library.
Actually, I wasn't aware that was a thing.
That's curious. It's fairly common knowledge. Oh, maybe you have amnesia.
I don't have amnesia.
Did you rattle your head or inhale some toxic spores?
Not enough to give me amnesia.
If you say so, my dear. But what news? Anything to report from your travels?
I saw some unusual Shaper ruins where waterfalls were flowing up.
My goodness, I hope that was archived by your cipher, Ewan.
Do you mean Owen?
That's what I said. Or did I? Pardon me, a chronicler's mind is easily overfilled. But as my esteemed mentor Negandel used to say, the occasional confusion is a cipher's burden.
Maybe you have amnesia.
You're jovial, but most freelancers are. Maybe too much.
Not sure I follow.
I talk to cities and ciphers far and wide. They all say the same thing. Freelancers have lost their way.
I haven't lost my way.
And I'm glad for that. You know, you'd be a wonderful sentinel.
And just stand guard all day?
Food for thought. Which brings me to my duty. A chronicler must pass along collected knowledge, that humanity may build upon its learnings.
Learnings? Oh, you mean reading?
What would you enjoy? Hard news or something more escapist?
I feel like our character actually kind of lives the escapist life. Like, we go out into this world of crazy adventures and waterfalls that go up and monsters the size of small and large buildings and news from home, I feel like would be the good
Good
thing.
to know what's going on.
I must agree, especially in these trying times. May you learn that all may learn, that all may grow.
Thank you. Catch you later, Madam Chronicler.
But catch me, what am I, grab it? Good day.
I like her. She's kooky. I like kooky. Kooky is fun. Don't like this guy, but I've only talked to him once, so I can't really judge. Meh. Meh. Let's see. Does the janitor have anything to say? No. Destiny's broombot, if he had dialogue.
She's working on some new project with Maura.
Oh, Maura.
Are you still talking to folks, Av?
I'm trying to look for a person that on my map says I need to talk to, but I can't find them.
See, I never even use the map. I just keep walking around in circles while you find your
Yeah.
people on the map. I just wanted to know, while you are looking for your mystery person, would you like to tell the Twitch YouTube folks about your radio shows? They have radio shows in this game, guys. They didn't need to do that, but they put in the radio shows.
It was a fun little addition I ran into, and I was like, oh my gosh, they just have random shows. It was kind of a throwback to like games like BioShock, and because they do stuff like that too.
Metal suits and beating hearts. Crimson Lancer. Previously on Crimson Lancer.
Oh, I just found the radio for Crimson Lancer. It's a romance story.
I can't move. My suit's locked up. The relic's burning through my circuits.
Painful screaming my butt.
Now, we return to our heroes.
I have to silence it. Kista, hold on! Kista! Oh, Kista! Sweet mercies. Alive.
Wait. Something's not right. The javelin won't let me connect. I have to get out. Can't breathe.
Kista. Whose voice is that? Kista.
The javelin. My javelin. It's talking. But how?
Life. Breath. The song of creation. I hear it. What am I?
What will happen next?
Oh, that's cool. Okay, that was perfectly well done. Hey, Ev, you know how the first one we listened to was them talking to Garaxus?
Mm-hmm.
The one I just heard was Garaxus's, like, introduction. which was cool.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
So, who is it you were trying to find? I guess I should look at my map.
Oh, it was... what's her name?
I don't know.
Yara or whatever.
I need to
The
talk
chick with
to
the fruit.
Maura.
Maura, thank you.
She's got like the simplest name that isn't Lucky Jack in the entire game
I'm
so
still
far.
trying to learn.
And
all
it's
the
Maura
names.
you're
There's
having
way too
trouble
many.
remembering.
There's still way too many names for me to remember, so...
You should never play Mass Effect then. You will not be able to follow that game. Well, I mean, you have
I don't know
like
the games very well, but my favorite character that I've seen clips of her in it, she has like a really cute way of talking, and she wears like this hood all the time. She's got like a mask on. I think she's an alien.
Tally, I think is her name.
Is it Tally? She's adorable. I love her. And
yes,
I don't
she
even
is
play
an
the games.
alien. I think she's a Quarian. For those of you watching this chat, like, I'm sorry, I haven't played a Mass Effect game in probably over a decade. So, if, you know, I forget a name, my bad.
Freelancer, you're back.
Hi again, Maura. Did you speak with Leanne?
I did. I wasn't entirely sure about her, but I did it. She was on board right away. I've never seen her like this before. She spends all her time with my blueprints.
I'm so happy you two found each other.
It's
I just realized I need to
been nice
switch
having
guns.
someone around again. Also, the indoor farm looks like it will work perfectly.
Just like you said it would.
Thank you so much, Freelancer. Leanne and I, we owe you one.
Don't worry about it. Just make sure to throw me a pastry every now and then, okay?
You got it. See you around, Freelancer.
Have fun, Maura.
I want a grenade for my ranger called, like, the donut drop. Just, like, an exploding donut. That's what Maura needs to give me. Like, this is a donut that explodes. The end. Just a joke weapon, but it actually is functional. Like, not make it super OP or, like, top tier weapon loot or anything, but, like, kind of like Crackdown 1 and 2's Rubber Ducky. Although that one was super OP and, like, was a cluster bomb. It was epic. Alright, so yes, I am ready to go whenever you are.
Okay.
I'm gonna climb in my suit. Yeah, I don't think silver and red would look good on my... I might try it later. Not right now, but maybe later. I like the black, though. Alrighty. Do we want to continue doing Yarrow's quest?
Yes.
Chase the slimy dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I was telling
I'll
Twitch
be
and
there
YouTube,
soon.
like, that's not even, like, a spoiler. That's just... The second you talk to that guy, you know there's something shady going on. He's like, yeah, guys, I'll meet you at the fort. And when Yarrow's like, yeah, he never came to the fort. I'm like, it's almost like we called it. Because he's... I mean, I get it. So far, we've only met, like, 2 villains. The main villain, we haven't really had too awful much FaceTime with, but I like him. He is an obvious bad guy villain. But then you have this other dude, and then there's Neeson. Slime ball. He's slimy. I want a cutscene where I just punch him in the face.
We might get one. You don't know.
Please let me get a cutscene where I punch him in the face. Repeatedly. Is that a tooth I just saw digitally fly out of that dude's face? OMG. Oh, at 16 I'll be getting a 3rd javelin. Not that I've been using, like, Ranger at all. But no, I would say if you want, we can do... Unless Yaro's got more stuff, I would love to do a stronghold with you while we're on the stream. I mean, the only one we've unlocked so far is the one that was in the demo. I keep calling it beta, but it was a demo. Again, with the honesty. You tell me it's a demo, I'm like, okay. And then you tell me, hey, there are some bugs, and I'm like, okay. And then they're like, don't worry, we're working on them. 2 patches later, most of those issues are fixed. The loading times are a little long, but I think people's biggest issue with the loading times was the fact that there were a lot of loading screens. There aren't as many now.
Nothing.
Freelancer Diggs was confident they could make it.
Get back to where we last saw it. Track it down.
On my way.
I'm just happy our protagonist has a voice.
And he seems like they hired a good guy to do it. Like, SkillUp did give the game credit for that. Oh, lightning!
Okay, should not be hard to track down a striker.
Why? Why,
Yeah, you better watch
universe?
that lightning.
That's the 2nd time it has tried to strike me that freaking
Because you're
close.
wearing metal.
And I'm using lightning magic? Is that what we're saying? Like...
Yep. That is what I'm saying.
Right.
Ah.
It's a bad place for animals, I remember.
Everywhere bad for animals.
Russian. Sandwich. Hehe. Hehe.
We're on live internet. I would say TV, but we're not on TV. And here you are insulting an entire country.
Still no signs of battle. And no word from Freelancer.
What are you talking about? I love Russians.
I worry.
See, Yarrow. Oh, geez, is this the place we were looking for?
Maybe. I'm standing right.
Old abandoned striders out here.
Yep.
No.
A good site for scavenging.
Looks like we got some tracks to follow.
Wait, look. That's it. That is our missing strider.
Pieces everywhere.
Yet I see no signs of attack, like back at the ambush site. It's been scavenged by scars. That is clear, at least.
So what, it took like 10 steps and got like exploded or some crap?
Sounds like it.
I call stupid.
Yes, empty. No sign of the Arcanists. Search the area.
On it.
Again.
Ah, I see. The scars hold their prizes up a cliff over here. If we are lucky, where we find the parts, we find the Arcanists.
Okay. Oh, it's up. I'm like, where's the thing?
Well, yeah, he said they hauled it up a cliff. Hello.
That makes sense, and I was looking up.
Yeah, it did
I
kind of
just
blend
didn't
in.
see the hole.
Just
Back on their trip.
during the demo, me and Jarrell found this
Ah,
place, and we were
frickin'
like, alright.
scars.
Found the cage. Arcanists, finally. They look, unharmed. Do not open the cages yet. Not safe.
Right. Scars first.
Oh.
There will be many scars here.
Oh, I like the
Not enough to
shotgun.
overpower a strider without firing a shot.
You like the shotgun?
I'm using a shotgun instead of a sniper. It gets the job done.
See, I should use one of the
That could have
shotguns.
hurt.
But every situation, I'm like, oh, shotgun. I'm like, I'm also a storm? If I'm in a situation where I need a shotgun, I probably, like, goofed epically.
You see one, you know 10.
That's not how I see it. You get up and behind someone and BAM!
Yeah, but I've got melee for that. And then I'm supposed to jump out of
Yeah,
the way.
shotguns are fun. I also wanted to up my little power number or whatever it's called, but I noticed you're a lot
Oh.
higher than me. And I don't know why. Maybe you just
I
get
did that Ash Titan thing twice. And I'm a higher level than you, so I get like gear that's like 1 point higher than yours.
You're
Lightning!
like
Leave me alone.
50 times, not 50 times, but 50 points more than me.
Oh wow, yeah, I got no clue on that then.
Yeah, I think you just got a lot of lucky stuff.
Yeah, I think
fine.
I just got
I'm just like scratching my head.
Okay, but mention a freelancer college was killed in an attack. Nothing about Diggs. We got the other cage open. What happened?
We were captured. Sold to this monstrous Scar. You have to stop him.
We will. Yara, you got anything for me to follow?
Maybe. Weak signal. Very close.
Oh boy.
Oh, these people were sold. I wonder who did the selling. I'ma kill Diggs. It's gonna be great.
Keep following the
I mean, it's not gonna be great for him,
Diggs.
but no one said it had to be. Ah, I keep almost overheating.
That prisoner said freelancer college.
Yeah. Who's Kalish? And where's Diggs?
Better question. Who is Diggs?
Ooh. You hear that tone in Yarrow's
I
voice?
did.
Like, oh, if that jackass lied to me, it's gonna be on.
Yeah.
Like, Yarrow's retired, but it's because he lived long enough to retire, folks. And that's,
Oh yeah.
like, the game has pretty much screamed that that does not happen in this world.
They're shooting. Oh. Yes. Okay.
Death.
Goodbye.
Ah, I missed him. I must have been off just enough.
What? I can teleport in air? Aha. God, I love being able to teleport.
Oh yeah, especially when
My
like
favorite thing. It is super satisfying.
I really hope this gun is in the loot pool because I would love a level 30 version of it. It's just a nice, solid.
Me too.
Scout rifles in general, I love them. They do
I
a
do
decent
too.
amount of damage. They get the job done.
The weak signal is coming from that bunker.
Bet we find out what happened to the Strider down there.
Oh. Okay.
Hello, is this like this world's version of a sewer entrance? Okay, let's go into the sewer hole. We've got no idea what's down there, but screw it. We have Iron Man suits that throw lightning bolts at people. Even
Something
underground.
here is giving off a signal.
Oh, I've been here before, I think. During the demo, I think me and Jarrell were here.
Has to be something from our They claim outlaws killed their freelancer and sold them to the Scars.
You think Diggs is somehow involved in all this?
If so, he is no freelancer.
That's what you're taking from this, Yarrow? I'm just gonna point out.
Soul, huh?
Duh.
Yes, very bad business.
Are there guys behind us? Yes, there are. Okay. Alright, I switched to this baby. Say hello to Devastator. I should give it a name. I will call it...
It has a name.
Aw, someone beat me to the
Oh,
SP.
it's right below it. Ah.
Okay, they found the Strider's
Boom.
black box.
Can you get any info from it?
It's locked. Cypher will help. One moment.
It would be a cave. Yeah.
Eliminate target Scar Leader. Oh, jeez, giant freaking robot.
That does not look healthy for me.
That was not what I was expecting to see either. I'm trying to find where the weak spot is. Not the legs, not the top of the head.
I was gonna say, go for the legs.
Nope.
Dang.
I mean, I am doing solid damage with this gun. Just not.
Reminds me of a Deathbringer from Horizon. Those things were nasty.
Uh-oh. Stop targeting me. I'm not. Actually, yeah, I am doing a crap ton. Well, like, if we go based on how much damage I did with the Devastator, yeah, he has a reason to hate me.
Blow off the knees, he said. I guess.
Yeah, I'm hitting one of the knees with my scout right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow, the walls went away. Dang.
I glitched again.
Are you freaking serious? I'm not even gonna say that's the game. I really feel like that's you. Because you were the only person to keep glitching like this. I don't know how. Just, if the same thing keeps happening to just you, I have to assume it's somehow your fault. What did you do?
Well, naturally I'd have to do something in order for this to happen. What do you think happened?
I don't know.
This is awkward. Alright.
No, don't. Just restart. Because if it's about to...
That's what I'm doing.
The Strider was attacked by outlaws, not scars.
We knew that, right?
Their original freelancer, Kalish, was killed. The Arcanists were captured and then sold.
And Diggs?
He's an outlaw, using a stolen suit to masquerade as a freelancer. You come back, my friend. We will find this imposter. You hear me?
Oh, I hear you.
Oh, yes! A, I called it. B, my character's like, oh, I hear you. Okay, was that the end of the mission? And it just booted you out. That sucks.
Yeah. I don't have any explanation. If it is me, I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's not the game, else it would be booting everybody left and right, but it's only booting you.
Oh, that was only the second time.
Yeah, but I mean the second time in like, what, 4 or 5 hours?
My question is, how am I making the sound go away and then have my character glitch out? Like the whole body's kind of...
Well, the sound
flipping
going
out.
away was a glitch even during the demo. Like, that was a thing. Wow, I got like no XP.
Like, I'm playing the game as I should, I feel like, so...
Babe, I'm not
My
saying
only
it's something you're
conclusion
consciously doing. It's making me wonder if like there's something on your Xbox that is just ticking off every game you play. I don't know what, because I think we both have pretty much
The Anthem service is currently unavailable. Huh.
Maybe they're doing... What's the game version of a brownout?
Estimated time remaining. I don't know. It could be they're working on something. And it doesn't have to have like everybody.
I do like burning ore.
Maybe just a select few. Okay, I'll be right back.
I am sorry, babe. I don't know why it's being so grumpy to you. Oh, another Devastator. That gives me bonus shotgun damage? That's... Alright, guys, we are waiting for Av to come back. And every time you come back to Fort Tarsis, there is at least one person that wants to talk to you. So... while she is, I guess, logging back in, because the game is being mean to just her. And disregard those white lines on the sides of my screen. Some games give me trouble fitting on the screen properly. And she just restarted her entire Xbox for no reason. So we will be waiting a little longer than was planned, guys. Sorry. That's my wife's answer to all things. If it doesn't work, restart the entire gosh darn system. Every time. Without fail. I do like my Havoc, but if I re-equip it, it's going to have to be a higher level. The Blastback, I've been told, is pretty dang good. I'm going to get to a point quite soon where... Alrighty. Increases my spell recharge rate by 50%, lowers my gear damage. So, lowers by negative? Is it... I'm guessing it's lowering damage. I don't know what combo chains means. Like, that's not really explained in this. I do like the idea of 25% more armor, because your armor is your health bar. I have been actively avoiding boosting my max health because A, health gating, and B, because his health, the Storm has the lowest health of any of the javelins, I think. So yeah.
Sadness.
But a
Sadness and
guarantee.
despair.
Why is there sadness and despair?
Because I'll have to start that holding thing over. Don't worry about doing it with me. I'll
maybe
get
not.
it
No,
done.
I don't mind doing it with you again. It was fun to do, and it was really quick. Just this way I get some more XP. I give all my friends some free XP. Woot! I be XP man. XP man. Increases elemental damage, which is awesome, because I get a lot of that. Yeah, I still don't know what combo chains are. I really wish I did. Whoa. And I'm trying not to craft too much. Just simply because there's not really a reason to. Burning Orb is still probably one of my favorite abilities for a storm. I just haven't had the need to use it. My favorite combo so far is probably Ice Shards and Lightning Strike. Just because Lightning Strike is really useful. So I was looking for anything that works well with Lightning Strike. I will load in soon, love, but I am currently a loading screen. I would love to be your friend, but loading screen.
I'm gonna have to look that up and see what's going on because I want to make sure I'm not alone in this.
I mean, you've got
time.
That's
what I'm gonna do.
Whoa, what just happened? Oh, okay. That was weird. No, I think it's because I hit the X button when I got out by accident, so it put me right back in the... And now it's daytime. I do like how after every other mission or so, like, the world time clock changes. Like, you don't feel like you're doing all of this in one day or one night kind of thing. I wish there was a preview button. Oh, and
Yeah,
Gum
there's
on
a
Shoe
known
looks like it's
glitch.
only for a Colossus.
Oh.
Okay, so what did you just say about glitch? A glitch?
The game sometimes crashes, and they're working on fixing that.
Okay.
Like, they described it the same way it happens to me.
Okay.
Like, the sound disappears, and your game just kind of freezes, and...
It's like
Yeah.
the game just kind of, for a whole hot second, just has a durr and just craps out. Like it just has a
Yeah, and
really
they said that they're
bad-
going to try to get a patch in for February 22nd to fix the audio cutting off for no apparent reason. Although it's February 23rd now.
Well,
so-
no, that was a completely separate issue. Like there was one where like the audio would just cut out and stay gone as long as you were in the game. Like you would have to restart the game to get your audio back in the game. But the audio cutting out and crashing was a separate issue. Which tells me there's something probably with like the audio programming that just there is no love there.
Diggs is an outlaw. A damn outlaw.
Oh yeah, the
And we
crashing is a
helped him
huge
do
deal right
his
now.
work.
The Arcanists we found are doing okay?
Yes, they're safe. I fear they won't be counting on freelancers anytime soon.
That's understandable.
Just when we were making progress, you know?
What do we know about this Diggs guy?
Not much. Had to be behind those outlaws at the graves.
There's another glitch with non-stop rain.
That's right. You could learn
That's
about
kind of funny.
contracts from those.
I don't call that a glitch. I call that freaking awesome.
He knows nothing about the damage.
Right? I'm
We
like,
need to watch
dude.
for anything that Diggs might
All
consider
right,
a
if
target.
you're in, yeah, you're in.
Truth.
I'll just go ahead and
Meanwhile,
start it.
You must continue your work. It's more
And
important
whenever
than
you're
ever.
ready. Too bad I can't save my XP from that. That's okay though.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't...
It was called Overdue, right? Track down Overdue Strider.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lucky Jack, you're breaking my heart, man. But now, it might have saved some of the XP in your progress. Just... I doubt it saved, like, the mission, but it might have saved some of the XP you got. I don't know how its saving system works. Some games will save, like Destiny, if you pick up an engram, you're gonna have it next time you go in the game. And I know during the demo, if it crashed, like an hour or two later, you would get a message in your message tab that would be like, hey, we found this stuff you misplaced, and it would give you some of your loot and your XP and stuff. So, hopefully that system helps you out. If not, we can always get a little XP. Like, that'll be easy. We'll beat the story, and then we will keep playing this wonderful game and having fun adventures. Adventure! Right? Hello?
Yay!
See what I have to deal with, guys? It's like talking to a wall. A wall with a headset. Why is the wall wearing a headset? I don't know. It never talks to you. It's just there. You're like, hello, wall friend. How are you today? Wall. And you're like, hello? Hello, wall? The wall's just there.
Hello.
Being a wall.
It says in a in a Morgan Freeman voice.
Oh my gosh. I just thought of a horribly inappropriate joke involving this, like,
Would you like to
talking
show the
wall.
class?
Okay. If you are watching this on YouTube, mute for like the next minute. Just in case we laugh about this or repeat the joke a couple times because we're dumb. Alright. Starting now. The wall is here and you're trying to like hang up a picture or something. So you're hammering a nail into the wall, and the wall's like, oh, yes, drive that nail deep inside me. And you're like, stop, you're making this weird. I thought it was a good joke.
Okay.
Drive that nail deep.
Are you proud of yourself?
I am not. That joke sounded really good in my head. Most of them do. They don't all succeed, though. Not every joke can be a winner. One of our people is named Charmander! I'm so happy! I'm catching this on stream!
Did you say, oh, I thought you said Charlie Mander, and I'm like,
Charmander!
But Charmander is cute.
That's adorable! But that also means there's a legit Charmander somewhere floating around.
This isn't Pokemon Go.
Well, no, but I mean,
It'd be kind of...
if Charmander was taken, that's why this guy picked Charmander. Which means there is a gamer tag out there called Charmander.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
Some tracks were found. Nothing strange about them. Let's see if they lead anywhere.
Wyverns. I want to capture one and call it Drogon.
Right. It's a bad place for animals, I remember.
Everywhere bad for animals.
Okay. I was like, somebody's gotta grab that one real quick so that I can just grab this one and be done with it.
From freelancer digs so far. I worry.
Too bad we can't have pets, though.
Yet. Remember, it took Warframe like 6 years before they did that system.
Oh, true.
Well, no, I mean they
all the
had
animals that they have.
they had the companion pets, but they were never really more than a novelty kind of thing. And Destiny still doesn't have anything like that, so...
But there's also, like, no animals in the world.
Yeah, like here, at least we meet animals, and we're like, holy crap, it's birds.
Well, with a place like Venus on Destiny, it's like a jungle world. You kind of half expect all sorts of animals to live there. And yeah, you see, like, bugs flying around. You see the occasional bat-winged thing in the sky, but that's it.
Yeah. And they're usually, like, so far away, they're more like winged specks. You're like,
I mean,
yeah...
it'd be dope to have, like, Monster Hunter level kind of animals in there. Right, it's up above, duh.
Yeah. I would love for Destiny to put in something, you know, that's not Fallen or Vex at this point. That isn't also a raid boss, because it seems the only unique enemies in the last few years have been a raid boss. What? We get to fight an Ankara? Oh, it's a raid boss?
Just be there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I want to
Strike.
strike.
Why they were there.
I want a freaking strike where the enemy's not a freaking raid boss, but something unique. And not, like, freaking recycled, because that crap gets old. That's why so many people left Destiny up until Forsaken, because it's just whoop. And even then, not many of them came back for Forsaken, because, you know, it's Fallen again. What do you freaking do? I mean, yeah, Forsaken... But again,
oh god.
Destiny 1 took 3 years to finally get good. Destiny 2 took 3 years to finally get good. People are like, I'm noticing a pattern here, Bungie, and we don't want to wait another 3 years and another $100+ for your game to get back to where it was 3 years ago again. Like, that's not... That's no one's idea of a good use of your money.
Okay, you're going.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Yeah, Colossus, you too slow, bro.
What happened?
No, I just hit wall.
In a universe full of, like, aliens and crap, you would think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how many different alien species are in Destiny's lore that we've never seen?
So many. Like, Oryx killed...
Yeah, I mean, they make it sound like Oryx has
millions of
taken
species.
entire species. And you're like...
Yes, he has.
So why
He's
is it
decimated
all
the
I'm
whole
seeing?
population.
Like, why is it all I'm seeing is taken Vex? Like, I already fought the Vex. I already know dang well Oryx would not be sending taken versions of enemies I've already killed millions of. Like, if you killed 1,000,000 Vex, why would the taken versions do any better? They just waste your time.
Who's Kalish? And where's Diggs? Better question, who is Diggs?
It's like I would have loved to see some of the ones they've mentioned in the Books of Sorrow.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded really cool.
It's like, don't make a
Like
point
apparently
of...
he captured
Yeah.
a giant alien raven god, and I'm like, I would love to fight that.
I mean, yeah, they could have made some of these unique enemies in their lore part of the Oryx raid. Instead, you fought a couple of wizards,
so
you
cool.
fought an ogre, and you fought Oryx, who was just a really, really big hive knight. Like, these aren't unique enemies in any way, shape, or form.
The weak signal is coming from that
I mean, the
book.
fights were unique, they were fun, yeah.
So many missed opportunities, though, not gonna lie.
Yeah. But I mean, again,
And now
nobody
it's like they're
wants to
pushing
wait
for-
3 years for the next Forsaken or the next Rise of Oryx. Like,
I'm kinda-
nobody wants
I'm
that.
disturbed.
It's like, hey, look, this is Destiny 3. Cool, I'll buy it in like 2.5 years when it's finally good. Like, I feel like people are gonna make a joke about that when Destiny 3 gets announced, or Bungie announces like the next Destiny project they're working on.
From our missing strider.
Yeah.
If they're going for, we're gonna just make Destiny 2 the best version of Destiny possible, so we don't need to make a D3.
They claimed outlaws killed their freelancer and sold them to the Scars.
But again,
Diggs is somehow involved in all
like,
this.
Anthem, I think, can do better than Destiny, if nothing else, because they've already got the framework to be able to fix things quickly. Hey, I found this bug. You may be the only person in the game that finds this bug and lets the guys know. But the fact that they are listening, they are replying to people on Twitter with more than just a, we're listening. Bungie listened for like 4 years before any major things got fixed. Crap, I forgot. There's gotta be a giant robot. I am...
Yep. He's
Where'd the
right there.
robot go?
Was right there. He disappeared.
Oh,
Oh,
geez, it's got...
he's back.
What the heck? Is it clipping through the floor because it's so big? Like, I think it was supposed to, like, jump or something and just oops.
Yeah, it might have.
You're doing well. Hard to fight in a smaller space, yes? Yes!
Ooh, completed a challenge too, that's nice.
I don't know how much oomph it takes to take off one of these knees. It was already gone by the time...
Ooh, buddy, he took out my shield.
Yeah, I'm focusing so heavily on these freaking knees. And I can't make them go away. Yeah, it's supposed to have like a jump jet. I think it just clipped through the floor. Which was odd. No. You do not... Okay, that looked freaking awesome. I am so glad I caught that.
What?
It got a lock and fired its cannon, which is a solid-looking projectile. And I dodged as you see the projectile coming
Nice.
at me. It looks cool.
Oh, that's dope.
Am I going to like put that as some sort of like slow-mo thing in the game? No. I don't like doing that. what you guys see is cool. If you guys want to see that in more detail, you are more than welcome to rewind the video a couple of seconds. I know
I'll
y'all
be
don't
watching
care so much about that. Well, because I know some YouTubers, when they make like a YouTube video, they'll do, as they're talking about it, they'll also show a clip of them doing that action in like super slow-mo or something. I'm like, I don't always see a point in that. Like me, I'll usually rewind a video and then just pause to see it and be like, dude, that's freaking cool. But I know some people are
This
like...
kind of does remind me of those walkers in Destiny just a little bit.
The tanks?
Yeah.
But see, a lot of games use four-legged, like, walker tanks.
Halo did that. Well, Bungie, you know.
Yeah, I was about to say, Halo did the scarabs, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean,
But that's the
Bungie
only
copying
basis of
Bungie doesn't
comparison I
really put a lot of confidence when I'm like,
No, I
lots of
know.
games do this. And you're like, the same company used it twice. It's like, that's not proving my point well, but okay. Dang it, I
Man.
think I blocked my shot.
I love the tank we built, though.
Yeah. We've got a little,
that's the most
Mega Blocks, Scorpion tank from Destiny 1, for those of you that care.
Scorpion.
Isn't that what it's called?
What the?
Like a Scorpion tank? No, that's Halo.
We have the Fallen tank.
Yeah, but what's it called? Doesn't it have a name?
Devil Walker, probably. Because it has the devil insignia on it. I don't know. It probably has an official name, but heck if I know.
Oh, I hear you.
We also have the... oh, it's called the Interceptor from the Cabal.
Yeah.
Thing, but we never built that just because it's not as cool looking.
It's also not fun to drive or use.
Nope.
Or it's clunky as... It's a freaking brick with cannons. Like, it's not fun to drive or fly or get in. Like, the only fun thing about it is killing guys inside it or
We
blowing
can't
it up.
drive
with
a
guys
tank
inside.
either.
No, we can't.
Well, we can
You
drive.
can drive
the
a tank in
human
Halo.
tanks. It'd be cool though.
Now,
Like,
you
if
were
can
able
just
to drive a
hijack
tank
fallen
in like
tank.
one mission in Destiny 2.
Yeah, but oh wait, is that it? What are we doing here?
I think we're waiting for it to exit out. Maybe it's just this mission is buggy. Because like the first time we did it, it took a second to register that we had like finished it too. I mean, it was booting you.
Yeah. I'm gonna
But
be
there's
really
like
upset
not...
if we can't.
I don't think there's something we have to actually like collect.
Investigate Arcanist's claims.
Yeah, but we already did that.
That's what I thought.
Like fighting the enemy things, we get the black box and then we learn that Diggs isn't a freelancer and everybody gets all angry. I think it's just taking its sweet time finishing the mission. Yeah, it might be this mission that's buggy. In which case, no, it's totally not you. I am sorry.
Well, I already looked it up and I already know the game crashes for some people, so.
Well, but I mean, like, missions that don't end. I also don't want to leave and have to do it again. That would suck. I mean, it'd suck more for
just
you
trying
than
to get
for
through
me,
this mission.
since I'm already done, but... There we
There we
go!
go.
It's like, you got freelancer loyalty! It's like,
Gosh.
thanks! Now, I think that was also a bug during the, demo, and it was part of their day one patch, because apparently that happened a lot. It would either take forever or just not end. So... Quiz. Cool. Tetsutat and his Executioner medal. Ooh, this is the first time you have gotten more medals and XP than me. And you still didn't level. That sucks.
Not the first time,
It's not.
but
I mean, you don't do it often. That much I know. Alliance Tier 6, meaning I am a great friend to have. And any of you watching this on YouTube or stream, we will be playing this probably a good while. So if you are in need of one of your 5 friend people, totally friend me on Xbox. Spelled exactly how it is for the YouTube or the Twitch. So overheat, -1 delay. That's cool. And another blast back. Shock burst. I think I have one already. I'm just having fun scrapping junk for parts. It is helpful. Like when I finally do start crafting heavily. What's wrong? Why are you laughing? What are you laughing at? There's no laughter
no, somebody
here.
sent me a silly video.
Checking your email while trying to play a game with your husband. See what I deal with, guys?
Yeah, I normally do that when I'm waiting for the darn thing to load.
Still darn sad. Okay, so I'm upgrading
I could probably
from
change out weapons though.
more speed to more damage, and I get a higher health wind wall. Yep, I'm down for that. Plus, I can get some of its blue parts. Alrighty. Weapons, I didn't gain anything of note.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Wow. Here I am trying to like sing the praises of this game, and Av's like, it's so fun.
It is though. I'm having
Thanks,
a ball.
hon. Really selling the cause there. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna keep the one I've got just because that ultimate speed is nice. I will see if maybe I can... Nope, I cannot equip 2 of them. So yeah, the 17 one can go. The 16 one gives me a plus 15%... No, plus 18% ultimate speed, whatever that means. I hope it means it's recharge time. It's like, get your ultimate back really super freaking fast? Yes please. Okay, I do need to up this. Losing some damage, but I'm getting more combo, which works out for me. And I get like a little more pointage. We have been up a long time. I need to drink more coffee. Oh no, I'm almost out of coffee. No. No.
I thought about making more, but I'm also not in the mood for coffee, which is a travesty because I love coffee.
Right? Alright, guys. I think, like, we don't need to go a full 2 hours with this. I think you guys have heard us blather on enough about how much we love this game. This one mission bugged out weirdly twice.
Yeah.
I feel like there's something in Aveilthe's, like, gamer tag. The games are like, how do you pronounce that? And they just start, like, twitching and glitching out
Having
all
an
over her.
aneurysm.
It's like, how do you say it? I don't... And they just kind of, like, shut down. Like, Av is the bug. That's why things don't work. It's all her fault.
I'm a cute bug, though.
Meh.
I'm adorable.
You don't want me putting you
I
anywhere
would
in
be
my
a fuzzy
videos,
moth.
so nobody gets to see if you're cute or not. They're just
I
taking your
need to
word
show you a
for it.
fuzzy moth. It is adorable.
Yeah?
Like these
Fuzzy moths
fuzzy
are,
little.
like...
Yes.
Alright, so with that, guys, here is Aveilthe and Lytbringr.
Bye!
Lights out.